Jeremy. Really, Jeremy? We're name calling? That's what we're doing?
Look, Ernestine, I apologize. All right, I was wrong for that. But full custody? Like, where does that even come from? You don't want me to see my daughter?
Oh, full custody? Unfit mother? That's what I am. I'm an unfit mother now?
Look, Ernestine, the fact that you moved back to Atlanta, Georgia, and didn't tell me, right? How do you make those type of decisions?
I would have told you eventually. I flew to New York and I came back down thinking it'd be great for us to be together. I mean, be closer.
Okay, so I don't know what lawyer this is that you hired, but the fact that she's in here being petty and trying to bring up a DUI.
Oh, petty. You want to talk about petty? Your lawyer bringing up infidelity? What does that have to do with Ava?
What does a DUI have to be? Look, I felt like you were literally trying to rip me out of the house. You didn't want my daughter to be around me. That's how I felt, and I felt like I was just on teams with that.
Jeremy, you ripped yourself out of the house. I didn't want this. I didn't ask for this. Lawyers and all this big production. We could have figured this out on our own.
Okay. So what do you want to do then? How do we figure this out without the lawyers? Because I agree that it would be best if we can come up with something that just works for us and works for Ava. I don't know.
I've heard of people doing things like maybe every other weekend or 1 week on, 1 week off. Maybe she's with you one week and she's with me the next week. I don't know, Jeremy.
I think that could work. I think 1 week on, 1 week off. I feel like it's fair and it makes sense. All right, I don't know where you moved. I don't know if she'd be able to go to the same school or what.
Yes, I moved close. I'm right in the area. So so she could be in the same school system and have her same counselors and teachers, and her life doesn't have to just be uprooted and changed too far off.
Well, let's do that. Let's do 1 week on, 1 week off. I mean, honestly, I feel like any way that we could kind of sort out the custody situation without lawyers and feeling like they're about to just try to take me out of the picture, I'm cool with that.
Jeremy, I did not want to take you out of the picture. I didn't even want this. I didn't want it to get to lawyers and having to sit at a table and making this a huge thing. We could have stayed together. We could have made this work. But this is not what you want. So cool. This is where we are now.
That's a different conversation for a different day. Right now, we're just trying to pick up the pieces and make it all make sense.
Fine. I think that 1 week on, 1 week off is very fair. It is fair. We can be close. She can stay in her same school, and we make it work.
Okay, so let's let the lawyers know they can go about their business. We're good to go for the day. We don't need to worry about all of that.
It's starting to rain. Let's yeah, I agree. Let's get back in. Let's talk to the attorneys and let them know we've reached a solution amongst ourselves, and this is how we're gonna do this thing.
Let's do it.
I do have to note, this is not necessarily what I want, but if it's what's best for Ava, then I'm willing to do it.
Exactly.
1 week on, 1 week off. Agreed.
Makes sense.